Heat. Lesson 1. Hot or cold. In our daily life, we come across many objects. Some are hot while others are cold. For example, coffee is hot and ice cream is cold. Let us try a few experiments to prove that sun gives us heat. An aluminum sheet is kept in the sun and another in your room. After some time, if we touch the sheet kept outside, immediately you will withdraw your hand because it is hot, while the sheet kept in the room is cold. Let us try another experiment. Take a magnifying glass. Keep a sheet of paper on a table outside the house. Using the magnifying glass, focus the sun rays at one point. Soon the position where sunlight is focused becomes hot and it catches fire. Man can generate heat by other natural sources such as wood, coal or gas. These are called fuels. We can all sense if an object is hot or cold by touching it, but we cannot tell the measure of hotness or coldness. A reliable measure of hotness of an object is its temperature. Temperature is measured by a device called thermometer. Have you seen a thermometer? Of course, yes. Recall that when you or someone else in your family had fever, the temperature was measured by a thermometer. The thermometer that measures our body temperature is called a clinical thermometer. A clinical thermometer is a long, narrow tube with same thickness all along the length of the tube. On one side of this tube is a bulb that contains mercury. For reading the temperature, there is a scale printed on thermometer. A very fine tube originates from the bulb called capillary tube. When the temperature rises, the mercury expands in this tube. The capillary tube is bent near the bulb and this is called kink. The kink prevents the mercury from flowing back. Degree centigrade is a unit of measurement of temperature. Between the two consecutive numbers, there are some divisions on the scale. If there are 10 divisions, each division is equal to 1/10, which is 0.1 degrees Celsius. And if there are 5 divisions, each division is equal to 1/5, which is 0.2 degrees Celsius. Normal temperature of human body is 37 degrees Celsius. The temperature of every person may not be 37 degrees Celsius. It could be slightly higher or slightly lower. Hence, the scale of the thermometer is from 35 degrees Celsius to 42 degrees Celsius. Let us now learn how to use a thermometer. To measure your body temperature, wash the thermometer, preferably with an antiseptic solution. Hold it firmly and give it a few jerks. The jerks will bring the level of the mercury down. Ensure that it falls below 35 degrees Celsius. Now place the bulb of the thermometer under your tongue. After 1 minute, take the thermometer out and note the reading. This is your body temperature. The temperature should always be stated with its unit degree Celsius. Always remember, never use clinical thermometer to measure temperature of hot objects. Laboratory thermometer. How do we measure the temperature of other objects? For this purpose, there are other thermometers. One such thermometer is known as a laboratory thermometer. This is used in science laboratory. It is similar to clinical thermometer, but it is long and narrow. A laboratory thermometer reads temperature from -10 degrees Celsius to 110 degrees Celsius. Let us do a simple activity to understand how to use a laboratory thermometer. Take some hot water in a beaker or a mug. Dip the thermometer in water. Wait till the mercury thread becomes steady and note the temperature. Now take out the thermometer from water. Observe carefully what happens. We notice that as soon as the thermometer is taken out of water, the level of the mercury begins to fall. This means that the temperature must be read while the thermometer is still in water. You may repeat the same experiment with cold water. You may recall that while taking your own temperature, you have to take thermometer out of your mouth to note the reading. The reading in the thermometer used to measure the body temperature did not fall because of the kink.